危ない。その男は人間じゃないんだ。離れて。早く逃げろ。
Bitch, run, bitch. Oh shit, nigga, I told your bitch ass to run. I guess it's true. Once you pop, the realness starts. Shut the fuck. Hey, I don't need your shit. I don't need your shit right now, dog. So
welcome to PringleTheOne's world.
Gotta make it cool, man, because if it's not, man, nobody's gonna really want to watch it, man. And that's what it really is. You can see, like, it's like, yo, man, we gonna give you this partnership, right? Okay, let me stop. Yeah, yo, what's up, YouTube fam? PringleTheOne in the goddamn building today. What the fuck are we doing today? Yo, what's up, y'all? How we doing? Hope we doing good and shit today. And yo, I gotta bring out Parasyte The Maxim episode 15 review. Now, yo, every fucking episode, man, that opening is raw, spit fire, so hot, I gotta take a cold shower. But seriously, the first minute we didn't have much of a change. It was this detective looking out for Reiko. Reiko came out with the dude in the restaurant. This guy was no name till like a little later towards the episode. We figured out his name. Comes out of the restaurant. The detective decides to follow the male that was going with Reiko instead of Reiko, and he goes with the male. Dude comes out with his female. And I was like, damn, this nigga, he already got it like that, huh? He just talked to her, and then he takes her to a parking lot, an underground parking lot. 5 minutes later, he ate that bitch. I was like, oh my gosh, yo. I was just tripping, man, when I saw that shit. And then the detective got caught in that. That was literally like the first minute and 30 seconds. I was just like, wow, that was like, damn, that shit was like already. And like right after that, Shinichi and Miggy, they meet up with the detective, and they're like, hey man, what happened? And then they bring him up to me and like, hey, something happened to my buddy. It looks like he was a buddy of the detectives, so there were two detectives and they were friends or something like that, or maybe they worked in the same department. He comes out and he's like, yo, I don't know what's going down here, but let's go. And they go to the parking lot. He shows them the parking lot, and then Shinichi and Miggy, they talk, and Miggy's like, yo, I think this is where they're starting to come out. This might just be their breeding grounds because they're starting to come out more and more of these motherfuckers. So then, like, they meet one of the parasites that was bringing in a female, and I was like, man, this bitch thinks she about to get proposed. I was like, that shit ain't about to happen, ho. You about to get killed. I was like, oh, yo, y'all already saw it. That was my reaction. I was like, oh shit in the beginning, but after that, they got into a fight, and man, I can say that first 5 minutes, man, that was dope. I was like, damn, 5 minutes in, we already got, yo, hype rocking up in this motherfucker. I was like, we already got a fight and shit like that? Damn, man, it was pretty dope because Miggy was like, hey, handle the defenses. I mean, don't move. Watch, I got this. Because he was like, you know how that last time he put that motherfucker, he put his hand through a dude's heart and shit. Just fatality that motherfucker. This time he was like, hey, don't worry, I got it, Shinichi. You just hold it. Just stand right there. Just stand right there. And he was just dodging, and then the detective was like recording it. And then right after that, they sliced that motherfucker. Yo, Miggy looked like he was about to slice that motherfucker, make chitlins out this bitch, man. He just about to take his intestines. It was so gory. I was like, God damn, holy shit. And then he talked to the detective, and he was like, see, this is the shit I gotta deal with and stuff like that. This is how we're fighting him. And he wanted the detective to go about and actually go out there and tell the other detectives so he can get the police force. But Miggy was pissed. He was like, hell no, what the hell are you trying to do? We're gonna turn into lab rats. No, I'm not about to do that, man. And then the detective was like, you know what? I am in over my head. I just saw what you guys did, and I'm not about to do this. So he gives him the SD card and shit. Shout out to the SDAC card and stuff like that. And he gave it the SD card. And Miggy grabbed it, and Miggy just bit that shit and he just ate it. By the way, during the fight, which I thought was really cool, was when Miggy got on top of Shinichi, and he was like, look, you're like a mountain now. Yo, I swear to you, I was like, yo, what the fuck next is this nigga gonna transform into, man? It's so dope what he transforms into. Besides that, he, after those events happened, he ended up going to school, and he was trying to think of things, how he could, like, he started believing in himself, which is funny. He's like, if I can kill him one-on-one, I just gotta make Miggy cooperate with me. But if I can kill him one-on-one, I can stop all these motherfuckers. And you also see the meetings happening with Reiko and Hirokawa and all the other parasites. And they're having this meeting, and Hirokawa actually goes and asks Goto, which I know I don't want to spoil it, but Goto is one very powerful parasite, and he tells him to send Mickey. Now then, before I go to that, they had also another dream. Like, he had a nightmare. Yo, this one was fucking weird, man. Like I was like, yo, what the fuck is it? Like, yo, that's like some freaky stuff. Like, he was like, I guess you could say there was just this area, this bloody looking area. And then they looked like, I guess it was like a bone set, like if Mickey had a skeletal system, it was that, because it was kind of in his voice. And then he was talking, he was like, well, why don't you look in the mirror? And then he pulled out a mirror, and then he got freaked out. And I think it was more along the lines of the fact that the detective told, man, you're not even a normal human being anymore. And that's something that's a reoccurring theme with Shinichi that he's battling every day, because it seems the more he thinks about it, the more like he just like it's hard for him to connect with his like his softer good side in a sense, and he's more logical, but at the same time that motherfucker is like, he's so logical to the point where like if somebody was bugging me, I'll just kill the motherfucker. That's it. You just hit him back. You know what I'm saying? You don't talk to him, you just fucking beat his ass. Period, right? But after that, he gets into he was in school, and it's funny because he confronted Murano, and she was like, I don't understand nothing. And then she just ran and shit, and I was like, damn, man, that's kind of cold. How you, like, what happened, girl? Like, do I smell? Because it was funny because Shinichi was like, and he was just waving at, and she was like, and then her friends was like, I don't see why you can't trust him or anything like that. But after that, because he was saying in his mind, he was like, man, I want to protect her. I want to protect the world she lives in. So I got to put in this work, man. I might as well kill all these guys. And he starts believing in himself. Now, one thing I really love is the original soundtrack, man. This soundtrack is so bomb, man. Like, it is a really good soundtrack, man. Like, y'all got to hit that soundtrack up. It's probably all over YouTube. But this soundtrack right now, man, it is so good because it sets the tone and the mood of the anime you're watching. So you're like, damn, this shit about to get live, when they have like the tracks with the traps and the beats and all that stuff. And then it has the soothing beats with the piano keys and all that. So then like right after that, Mickey senses like 3 parasites coming in, and they're in the school. So then he starts running. He's like, oh man, we can't do this in the school. Mickey kind of said something that was kind of messed up. He was like, well, would you want to fight him here? Like, he told him that, and I was like, damn, that's kind of fucked up, Mickey. I thought we were getting cool, man. You my right hand. How you gonna do me like this, dog? And after that, he started running out, and he was like, hey, Mickey fell asleep on him. He was like, man, I'm gonna piece the fuck out for like 3 hours. Homie just went to sleep and stuff like that. And he was like, all right, he had to leave. So he ended up taking like a train. I thought he was on he ended up taking up the taxi. I thought he was on a train. And he was on that taxi, and he went far as hell because he actually met the dude beforehand. And there was this dude named Mickey, but he was like, it's funny because the parasites are now being more able to express themselves, which is kind of trippy. Like, I'm really like trippy, like it's kind of tripping me out. Like, now they have more like human emotions. Maybe it's because they've been in a human too much for too long. I'm not necessarily sure. Reiko probably knows that girl. I don't trust that girl. She a little crazy, man. Because like they had that meeting, and then she was like, well, as long as you don't kill him, but if it comes down to it, we might have to kill Shinichi. But she was like, if you do kill him, give me the body because I want to dissect it. I was like, whoa, wait a minute, girl. But afterwards, anyways, let me not get too into that part. He takes the taxi, right? He makes it far as hell, and then he confronts him again. He starts running. And then he managed to get away from him, and then he gets into a car. This man is so paranoid. He's in that car, old man and the dog just chilling there, and he's like, this is Parasyte. And then he's like, he just dropped like right out here, just dropped him. He was like, hey, I'm fine. You ain't gotta worry about it, I'm fine. Funny as hell, motherfucker, this dude named Mickey comes out of Parasyte, right? Mickey comes, boom, and he was like, he was like, Mickey, wake up. I was like, Mickey, wake up. He wakes him up, and he's like, yo, there's 3 parasites here, 3 parasites. And then he's like, 3 of them, they're close. And he's like, where are they? I only see 1. It's 3 and 1. I was like, what the fuck? Like, this dude pulled out his arm, his right and left arm turned into fucking, you know, like the parasite. I don't even know, they don't have a name, I guess, for that, but it turns into the weapons, like the blazes, the sights and shit. And he just started, it kind of caught me at one of those episodes. I felt like it kind of did a DBZ at me at that time, where it was like, all right, now you about to wait for the next episode, motherfucker. I kind of felt like that, but I was like, yo, it's all good, because, you know, this anime is dope as shit. But I'm really, man, I'm very interested as to see how he's gonna talk to Murano about this issue. Because when he was running out the fucking school, Murano wanted to keep up with him, but that nigga, he just did the the 10-foot jump, man. He jumped out that gate. I was like, damn, son. He opened up that Grand Theft Auto cheat code. You know that super high cheat code that made you jump super high and shit like that? Homie hit that cheat code up. But I'm really enjoying this anime. Like, seriously, like, man, like, I want to rewatch it after it's done, just so I can get it without the blocks. Like, you have to wait, like, you know, naturally, like, for 1 week, you have to wait for it. So I'm probably gonna rewatch this episode just like I did Kill la Kill. Shout out to the shirt. Cause damn, that girl fine as I don't know what. I be rubbing much. Real cool. You want it? Yeah, you do. But I'm really digging this anime so far. It's been a good episode. Not a lot happened, but I did like that fight from the beginning. But man, I'm really interested how they're gonna develop, man. Like with Miggy and Shinichi, I'm really interested, man. It's getting pretty dope with the way they're developing. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed that, man. Yo, you know what's funny, man? I've been seeing a lot of other reviews for this anime because I just watched a little bit earlier and I was like, man, they suck, man. They need to watch mine, man. Mine is so much better. Everybody know PringleTheOne is better than all these motherfuckers. If y'all ain't watching my reviews, you might as well be dead. Fuck it, shit. But I'll just play y'all. Comment, subscribe, like us, get the liking. I'm out this bitch. Everybody, take care of yourselves. For real, man. Peace.
化け物に見えるのか。
でも人のことは言えないぞ。これを見てみろよ。